Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to play 270 with a twist. The challenge is I have to save $3 million before I can invest in any states. Now I can use national groups, but the Discord member said that I cannot use Inflation Mary. So I'm going to use Kellyanne Conway. Let's check it out. All right, so we're starting the match here. I'm Kellyanne Conway. I'm using a colluding Trump vice president, which gives me Mondo national group bonuses, including a 70% big conservative, a 65% gun lobby, and our opponent Ron DeSantis is going to snatch evangelicals away from us before we are able to get in there, but not so fast. We're going to eye that bonus in a little bit. Ron DeSantis is going to start off in the Old South, which is a Republican stronghold. It's going to be interesting to see if he's a total noob and this challenge is easy, or if we're going to come away with a defeat. Now, in this challenge, I have to get $3 million before I can invest in any single state. So I'm thinking that's probably going to take about 10 or 11 turns. This is turn number 3. We're going to continue to go after those national groups, and we're going to put a little bit of pressure on DeSantis in those evangelicals. That's $75,000 per pip. If we can get DeSantis even to close it off in defense, that would be a major win for us. DeSantis is going to have the Old South for lots of turns, so he's naturally going to be able to pivot to swing states and probably get African American. It's really going to be interesting to see when he goes into the big states of Texas, California, and New York. The sooner he does, the more likely we are going to lose. Now, of course, DeSantis does not know that we are operating under these rules. This is just for us to see if we can win this challenge. And thank you to everyone in my Discord who suggested a challenge. This was the one that I chose. And we'll see if we're able to come away with the victory. Now, since I can't spend in any of the states, I'm going to go after youth vote and women's movement, which will give me $48,000 together extra that I can use. I do now feel safely about stealing evangelicals, and I will do so here on turn number 6. DeSantis is overspending in Arizona to the 4th pip. He's opening up in Illinois and Maryland, and we'll see nothing yet in Texas. So that is a little bit of a break for us. He does lose evangelical, but he unlocks the swing state and the African American bonuses. From this point forward, I do believe I'm just going to zero spend. I have $791,000 of pure cash, so it's going to take me about 4 or 5 turns to get to that $3 million threshold. Let's see what DeSantis does in the meantime. He's going to go up to the 4th pip in lots of states he already owns. He is going to open up into some oil and gas states, and he did not go into Texas. So it's 204 EVs to 0. We are only up to $1.27 million, not able to spend quite yet. This is a red on red matchup. We are the dark red. As you can see, DeSantis is spending more. He is the light red. That map is going to continue to get red. It'll be interesting to see, again, why he's not going in these big states. Does he think that he can just bully me around like this? Is he just not that educated? Does he know who I am, who he's playing against? Those are all questions that I would want to ask Mr. DeSantis. I did not catch his username. I actually got a wife call right when this match started, so my screen sharing went away. I had to restart it again after I got off the phone with her. So that's why the beginning part went away, and he's over the 270 threshold. But again, we don't have a ballot because hardly anything is locked, and we don't have all the states entered into. We're up to $2.23 million. DeSantis continues to creep up, especially in the Old South and African American, where he has those bonuses. He's entering into Missouri, and there is the Texas 2nd pip. So he's really close to getting manufacturing as well as the ag bonus. He also could easily get the oil and gas bonus. He just has to go up into Texas. So we're probably, this is probably our last zero turn that we're going to have. We're at 2.71 million. Fingers crossed he does not go into Texas, but he does go up in California, the 1st pip. $542,000 spent. So let's get to the T's. V for Virginia. So he did not spend in Texas. That's a huge break for us. Okay, now we can spend. So we are going to go into Michigan, Illinois, Florida, North Carolina, Texas, California, New York, Massachusetts, Utah, and Arizona. All of these states, let's go Pennsylvania also, just for good measure. All these states will be critical for stealing some bonuses in our favor, and hopefully we can delay the game just long enough for us to win. Now, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet, and I have some time to think about it, but I am going to probably get New York uncontested. And so Utah, Massachusetts, and New York will give us County Gown. Also, Texas, I can easily take that. I pretty much have to do that to make sure that DeSantis does not get manufacturing, ag, or oil and gas. And California, you know, I'm going to take that as well. So we're going to have the big 3 states. We also have Pennsylvania and Michigan. DeSantis did spin to Texas to the 3rd PIP. He did not get any bonuses. And now we have Latino, oil, we have high-tech, ag, manufacturing, and export to go along with our town and gown, our evangelical, our big conservative, and our gun lobby. It should be smooth sailing from here, but let's go ahead and see how it plays out. DeSantis is going to lock Arizona. We're going to go ahead and enter into New Mexico and in Colorado. Illinois does flip to Kellyanne Conway. And Texas is defended, but DeSantis did go up 1 additional PIP. So no harm there. We have $2.07 million going to get into some manufacturing states as well as Oregon, Montana, and Washington. Just filling in, protecting against a ballot push. Florida is defended to the 8th PIP. It's probably going to be locked next turn, but in the off chance it's not, let's go for a big Florida steal. That sounds like super duper fun. We're going to defend Texas by 2 pips, and we're going to go for Florida. I just have a really good feeling about Florida. It's going to go to Kellyanne Conway. There's nothing that DeSantis can do about it. Watch this. I'm going to go into empty states. I'm going to end my turn, and in Florida is going to flip to Kellyanne Dang it. It's defended by DeSantis. And all that money goes out the window, but that's okay. We get Michigan as a consolation prize. We have entrance in North Dakota. New Jersey's uncontested. Texas we still get, even though DeSantis commits $200,000. We're up to 281 EVs. We're going to lock Michigan. We're going to go up in Texas in defense, get into Kentucky, go up in New Jersey as preemptive defenses, and we have $1.4 million in free cash that we're not going to spend. We had DeSantis locking Florida. We are now on ballot round. This is the last round of the game. Might as well spend as much money as I possibly can. So let's go ahead and lock Colorado, New Mexico, steal those, Tennessee, Virginia, that's probably going to be a block. Let's go for Maryland, Vermont, not in those states, Texas lock, California defend. We wasted $492 million, but that's okay because Kellyanne Conway can still do her thing on the ballot round. She's going to defend Idaho like a boss. We did not get Iowa, though. Maryland is ours. Missouri, the show me state, goes to us. Bada bing, bada boom. Nevada, defense. New Mexico flips. Oregon. Tennessee is defended. Texas goes to Conway. And we would have been blocked in Virginia. So glad we didn't do that. Washington will stay with us. And that's it. That's a victory, 331 to 207. Good game to my opponent. That is the $3 million challenge. Think you can do it also? I'd love to see you try. Drop a comment if you want to have another challenge suggestion. Join the Discord if you have not. Like and subscribe if you like 270. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.